How army jungle soldiers are training for a possible war with China. I had blood oozing out my back of the boots from blisters, and I managed. Pulled me out of the side of the rain. Got an infantry who would benefit from motivators like you. Oh wow.
I joined the army because I wanted to.
Oh, that's Fletcher. Bro, go fuck yourself. Yeah, this is for the people that. Okay, yeah, this is for the people who wish they could go places, bro. You know who wish they could go to a place? The submarine people. And instead, they're smelling farts. In the last moment of their life, they will smell farts. They paid $250,000 to die in a fart chamber.
A muy buenos precios.
Good one, bro.
Sueña, busca, viaja.
Also, they're probably gonna get murdered, bro. I would be shocked. I would be shocked if the 5 people didn't attack each other. I really would be shocked. Because if you think about it, look, you got 24 hours, right? You got 24 hours in that submarine. However, if you're alone, you got 100 hours. It's a little bit more time. Actually, it's not just a little, it's a lot. It's a lot, dude. 5 more days. Five more days. And if I didn't do it, I might die. Bro, honestly, I think I'd do it. I think I would. I don't want to kill people, but if you were trapped in a submarine with 5 strangers, and they told you, hey, you guys only have 20 hours, right? Bro, they told you, you got 20 hours. And you're looking at the guy, and the guy looks at you kind of funny, like you owe him something. You owe him that oxygen. That's what he's thinking. Right? And you only need one person to man the ship, to man the submarine. Bro, I'm not even gonna do it to the people because I wanna live. Because I wanna live longer. I wanna do it because I don't wanna die. You know what I mean? Because in my mind, somebody else would do that. I fall asleep, right? I fall asleep, somebody's gonna grab me like this, bro. Somebody's gonna do it in my sleep. So that doesn't happen to me, I'm gonna do it to them in their sleep. Jesus. I mean, it's the best chance for survival, dude. It's the best chance for survival, sacrificing the other people. Fuck. Fuck. And you know what? People are gonna say, but wait. How would you even live like that, right? How would you even live knowing that you killed them? Bro, if I didn't, I would have died. I'll do it again. Don't believe me? Let's go to a submarine. Let's go into a submarine, see what happens. Nah, legitimately, man. Legitimately. I wouldn't even do it because I wanted to live longer. I would do it because I didn't want to get strangled in my sleep, bro. Fuck. Fuck. Poor people, man. Poor people. And like I said, your final moments, bro, you're smelling shit and farts. Ugh, Come on.
go to war.
Come on.
The United States is a Pacific power, and we are here to stay.
It's no secret
Pacific.
China is the pacing threat for the U.S. military. We've got an incredibly relevant mission. We have the opportunity out here to prepare for a terrain that's probably the most difficult environments that we can imagine.
Oof. The Vietnamese jungle. Why are they training Hawaii? Are they training
Welcome
Hawaii?
to the jungle, or as they call it in jungle school, the J.
Just another day in the J.
In the J.
Alright, so same thing with wildlife, right? So 50% of everything in the jungle is trying to kill and eat you. Same thing goes with our plants, right?
It's one of the first lessons students learn at jungle school, that 50% of everything in the jungle is trying to kill you. In the J,
Jesus fucking Christ.
visibility is limited, and movement is slow
The
and
leeches,
methodical.
bro, the leeches.
There are no jungles on the U.S. mainland. That's why training happens here,
Hawaii.
on the island of Oahu in Hawaii.
Bro, it's like I pre-watched
Though
it.
the island
It's
is
like I
known for
pre-watched
the
it.
tranquil beaches of Waikiki
Hawaii.
and the big surf of the North Shore, one only has to look inland to see a vast jungle canopy, which is why the Army trains soldiers for jungle fighting at the 25th Infantry Division's Lightning Academy near the town of Wahioa.
Wahioa.
On day one, 80 students report for training.
S-A-N-D-O-V.
Only 51 will make it to graduation.
Hey, that's not bad, bro. That's pretty good.
The rest are dropped during the 12-day course by failing one of 5 critical tests.
Dude,
All right,
only
first one,
39
stand up,
people
belly
get dropped
100.
out?
Students
That's...
must pass them all and survive 3 straight
Well,
days in
how
the
hard
jungle
is it
in
to
a
get in there?
culminating exercise.
Right?
Only then will they graduate and receive the coveted jungle tab.
Because if you told me that these guys are all elite fighters, oh, okay, 39 quitting is a lot, right? But if these are just army, you know, it's like if you told me that, hey man, like 39 out of the 80 Navy SEALs quit this cause, oh shit, because they're already elite, right? So then you're pushing into the elite of the elite, which is like, oh, okay, you know.
Hurry up, jungle, let's go!
They're
8
already Navy
students
SEAL
are
and they
instantly
quit?
dropped from the course because they failed to arrive with the 27 critical items on the packing list, but their spots are backfilled with students on a wait list.
You have 3 minutes. 3 minutes to dump everything out of your bags. It don't have to look pretty, jungle. All right, just dump all of your stuff. If you have any tobacco products, all right, dip, snuff, vapes, cigarettes, cigars, whatever it is, anything that goes along those lines, it gets put in the amnesty box. You have 7.5 minutes to pack up all of your gear. Your other counterparts, the half of the class, they did it in 7.
Is that
Give you
because...
an extra 30 seconds because
Isn't
you
that
have a
because
tracker
like
with you.
tobacco smoke and all that shit is mosquito
fast.
repellent? Bro, they're removing everything that repels mosquitoes. Oh, you fucking assholes. You fucking assholes, bro.
Instructors don't address the students by name. Instead, each student is assigned a roster number, which is essentially their name for the rest of jungle school.
Why did you decide to come to JOTC?
Well, I'm a sergeant now, and I have soldiers who follow me, and I have to show them that if I can do it, they can do it. So it's more of leading the way.
Could you walk me through this again?
It just has to flip through
Okay.
Roger, okay.
It's time for the first critical test,
All right, Jungle's next knot we're gonna go over here is the slip figure 8.
knots.
All right, there's a 30-second knot. Execute, execute, execute.
The students are timed on their ability to correctly tie a series of knots that they're expected to master before showing up to jungle school.
Oh, she's so
Around the body bone line with a double figure 8.
They'll use the knots later in the course
Bro, honestly,
to
you
create
should-
life-saving rope systems in the jungle.
This should be easy.
3,
They should have trained
2,
this. This should be easy.
1. Hands off.
30 seconds, bro?
Instructors
so
walk
easy.
around and inspect each knot. Number 25 takes a knee because he failed one of the critical knots. But that doesn't mean he's dropped from the course.
But he
He'll get
might
one
be.
more chance in a retest on day
Please.
2.
I felt awful, like I was an idiot.
Oh, it's
But
a
I just
sergeant.
took it as they hold me to the standard. They're not going to let anything slide, and just grateful that I get a chance to show that I can do it right.
It's a
The rest
sergeant.
of the squad is going to be tying the around the body bone line, like Sergeant Witt had it, and they're going to move up, and the brigade team commander is going to hook him up on the other side of that knot, and they're going to send him. She's going to send him across.
That's why he sounded nervous. Cause he
I'm
had
a
it
first
fucked up.
generation immigrant, and my parents always taught me how to prove one's Americanness, and so I grew up alongside military service members, and so I was really inspired and motivated by responding to a calling that's greater than one's, self-interests.
My man.
This is the toughest operational environment that you'll
I don't
ever
know if
operate
we'll
in.
make it.
A soldier cannot fight in the jungle until that soldier learns to survive in the jungle. That same soldier must use the jungle as a friend, not as an enemy. With proper training, a soldier can become a skilled jungle fighter.
There's no pay increase for soldiers with the jungle tab. The value of the course is perceived as the experience and knowledge that graduates can take back and share with their units.
Yeah, I just came out to get a little bit of training, go through jungle school, hopefully pass, get back and teach my soldiers something. That's really the biggest thing I wanted to take away from this school.
Of the 80
that a
students in
man
the
or a woman?
course, only 7 are female.
I'd say almost everywhere you go, that's going to be the situation. So if you're a female in the Army, that's something to get used to pretty early on. It's great to have those other females to kind of bond with as well.
All right, is this the proper way to carry a weapon?
The soldiers show up slick, which means their uniforms show only their last name and U.S. Army. There's no indication of rank, affiliation, or previous schools attended.
Do what you're asked to do, be at the right place, at the right time, in the right uniform, with the right equipment, and move with a sense of urgency. That's all we ask. So easy.
Day 1 may have been easy for most, but Day 2 will prematurely end 11 more students' time in jungle school.
All right, Jungle.
Well, don't spoil it, bro. Oh, is the sergeant gonna
Not
fuck it up
street
again?
test begins before the sun comes up.
Is he gonna fuck it
Number
up again?
25 has to pass if he wants to remain in jungle school.
Hey, go ahead and get to ready ropes. The next knot we're going to test on here is the around the body bow line.
This is the knot number 25 failed to tie on Day 1.
He's gonna fuck it
Execute,
up.
execute, execute.
Come on, bro.
5, 4,
Oh,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Hands off.
Because he used to be.
I'm gonna look for it after this. I don't know how.
This time I passed, so
Oi!
showed that I can learn. Could not get a wink of sleep last night. Absolutely terrified, but doing things even when you're
Oh,
afraid
poor
or
guy,
even when
bro.
you're not sure, that's how you move forward.
Jesus
Only one student
Christ.
failed the retest,
JIs are going to come through and they're going to do spot checks on you.
31.
and another withdrew from the course for administrative reasons. 78 are left to take on the second of the 5 critical
Administrative
tests, the
reasons?
Jungle 5K.
All right, Jungle. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Students have 40 minutes to complete a 5-kilometer run on a road with significant elevation
Yeah,
changes
why are you guys
while
even
wearing
running?
a load-carrying vest and carrying their replica rifles known as
Why are you
rubber
guys
duckies.
even running, bro?
Almost done.
There's no retest for the Jungle 5K. This is the student's only chance to
Oof.
pass and stay in the
A
course.
shit ton of women aren't gonna make it.
Of the 78 students, 6 failed to finish in time,
Yeah.
including number 25.
No!
Good right here.
Rain the rain, hide my tears.
Oh no!
So I was running the 5K, started out pretty strong actually, and then I don't know what it was, could not catch my breath, had to walk. Felt like somebody was just giving me a big old bear hug.
Are you disappointed?
Oh, absolutely. I
Oh,
wanted to keep going, so
no,
that
bro.
sucks on day 2. To call the family and say, hey, pick me up, I failed. Take care.
Jungle school is
No.
over for number 25, but continues for
Yeah,
the
he
remaining
didn't-
72 students.
He didn't sound
who get a
very
quick
confident.
meal
Bro, this
before
guy
their
looks-
next test.
That guy looks like a wonton soldier.
dessert.
Bro, this
Straight
guy looks
dessert,
like
no
this guy looks
time.
like an actor in fucking Fury or something, bro. Do you see how? Like, do you see?
Get the sugars in. Killed a lot of glycogen on that run. Don't want to go into shock when you hit the pool.
Are you teaching us jungle nutrition?
I'm teaching you everything, nutrition, son.
I am actually most worried about the swim event, but I've also been practicing, and so I am cautiously.
Bro, how do you not get in here prepared? Bro, give me that test, I'll pass it. I'll pass the test.
The students head to the
I'll pass
pool
the
at
test.
Schofield Barracks for the third critical test.
I'll pass this. I'll pass these tests.
Combat water survival assessment.
I'll pass them.
We're looking for proficiency.
Boys, when we get bigger, we're gonna do the army
4
test.
stages.
Fuck that. Yeah, jungle.
And ditch.
Jungle. Bro, I can swim like a motherfucker. I'll fucking.
2-minute water tread.
Oh, bro, 2-minute water tread? Come on, dog.
Swim.
Come on,
The first
dog.
2 stages move quickly. The physical toll taken by the Jungle 5K begins to catch up with the students.
Bro, 5K is nothing. No, don't.
Tired.
It's not okay.
I just failed.
Fuck, brother.
I'm not a really good swimmer, and I feel like I exert way too much energy while treading. I knew I was coming up like on the last seconds.
Come on, bro.
I just really wanted to, as soon as they say stop, I could just hurry up and grab the wall.
Stick it! No, 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 no!
It's relieving. Definitely the swim and the 5K. Those were
He
my
made
2
it.
biggest worries coming into this.
He made
and,
it.
After I completed those, I think we got 2 or 3 more
We got it,
events,
baby.
qualifying events coming up, which not too worried about.
I can see it in his eyes.
The swim test is over for some,
Don't
but
say you're
because he
weak.
identified as a weak swimmer,
No,
number 56
you dumb
has to
dumb.
go last.
Jungle!
Why would you identify as a weakling? His glasses. Oh, okay. Bro, what if you lose your glasses?
You see visible signs of struggle. After that one warning, you're a no-go if I have any questions. Into the water.
Come on.
Away from the wall.
Come on, bro. Away from the wall. Come on.
All right,
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. My boy good. My boy good, bro. He good.
Right, stay calm. Here you go. Here you go. Keep going.
Oh, don't torture him. No. Say nah. I'm
Passing
staying
2
here.
tread. Only 1 stage remains.
Stay in there for 4 minutes.
You're good. Stand up. Stay strong. Are you able to continue training?
Yes. Yes. Don't cry.
I'm not sure.
No.
Jungle, that's a yes or no question. Are you able to continue?
Yes. Come on, bro. Yes. Yes. You were a weak swimmer and you passed it. You were weak and you passed it.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Go ahead and move forward. Hey, Jungle, I'm gonna put you in lane 1 right there. All right. Enter the pool. Jungle, enter the pool.
Just jump in.
Oh, bro, he took too long. Come on. You got this. Breathe. No!
My body just couldn't exert anymore, and so I became more exhausted. I think it was because of how quickly everything progressed. My exhaustion just became worse more quickly. I already knew that I was worried, but I was trying to keep calm. And it was just at that last few seconds that I just panicked a little.
Hey, what? Bro.
I try not to break down and cry. Frankly, I feel devastated because this was something that I had prepared for, for months. I do not like to quit. I also recognize my limitations, and so
You should have drowned, bro. Should have drowned.
Will certainly be a motivation for me to succeed the next time.
Should have drowned and had
5
them save you,
students
bro.
are
Don't
dropped
grab
from
the
course
fucking
after
thing,
failing
man.
the swim test.
Come on,
The
dog.
rest return to Camp Lightning to continue training.
So who's done land nav out here on E-Train? How was it? Sucked.
The next critical test
It
is
was
land
great.
navigation.
All right,
It was
so land
great.
navigation. Somebody read that for me?
2 biggest threats to us in the jungle. The first was
Walker?
navigation, the second, the enemy.
Jungle. What does that mean to you?
Means it was very easy to get lost, and when you got lost, you also didn't know where the enemy was. And if you were lost, you just walked into those ambushes.
The students have to plot geo-coordinates on a map and plan their routes to get from point to point using only the map, a
Ooh, he
compass,
wavy.
markers, and a protractor, and no GPS devices.
You wavy.
Students train here. on East Range. 10 square miles of thick vegetation and treacherous terrain.
So what makes land navigation challenging out here at East Range is
Yeah, I've
the
heard
terrain
some
we
things
have.
about the
When we
Turkish
first get in
army.
the Army at basic training, they teach us about dead reckoning,
But I don't
shooting
think they're
your
the
azimuth
best.
and walking in a straight line a certain
Right,
amount
there's
of
also the
meters,
French
which is
Legion,
almost impossible
right?
out
French
here
Foreign
because of our
Legion. There's a
terrain.
couple of like
You
legendary.
go 100 meters on one direction, you're going to hit a
Legendary,
cliff. You go 100 meters in another direction, you're going to hit
what
a
do you call it?
200-foot decline.
Sets
And then
or
another
whatever?
200-foot incline on the other side.
The actual test isn't until day 6, so the students have some time.
Legendary
But
divisions.
the little time they have should be used wisely, because more students will be dropped because of the land nav test than any other test in the course.
Yeah. Makes sense.
What are you gonna do if you hear a whistle blast?
Echo it.
Echo your whistle. What are you gonna do if you come upon an injured student?
Whistle.
Day 3 begins with a land navigation practice test.
Laugh at him.
Students are paired up and given 2 points to find in 3 hours.
Where's the first point?
First point's right here. Second point's right here.
While they can't use GPS devices, each student gets a device known as a dog collar during land nav,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the
yeah,
instructors
so they
can
can
know
find
their
them.
location in case of emergency.
47A, 42.
After you plot your points, you want to create a nice route, but when it's like boots on the ground, everything changes.
Yeah.
The students quickly find that out during their first real taste of the J.
Going back up.
Yeah.
Stuff can happen out there in the jungle. It was good to go out and see the terrain and actually see how much it slows you down. It's crazy how long it can take you to move a click out here
Yeah,
versus
you need a
just click
machete.
on the mainland.
You need a machete.
On the whole way back, I'm like, I want Sergeant Bostic to take me out there and show me how he would have done this because I suck at land nav, clearly.
The students are learning small unit tactics, like how to move and communicate without being detected in the jungle.
You see how important hand and arm signals are? They are very important because that's how every single one of you in a squad is going to be tracking what's going on.
It's very important to rehearse, right? The moment when you think you know, that's when you're fucked up.
1, 2.
That's when you're messed up, right?
Oh shit.
Alright, take a knee, guys.
Hey, watch that barrel back there, jungle.
And then Alpha Team takes contact from the right-hand side of the direction of travel.
With no critical tests until day 6, the students finally have a chance to relax.
One of the routes that are on one of those hills to just snap when you're walking up or down.
Oh, absolutely.
So
things are
many
lifesavers,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
There's some gnarly rocks out there for sure.
Oh, where we went today, I almost damn near broke my ankle.
It's good times.
Of the 67 students left in the class, 47 are based in Hawaii. The other 20 are from
Oh,
the 82nd
wow.
Airborne Division, based in Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Those guys got Those guys have home
Oh,
court
looks like a really gnarly jungle down there.
Yeah, I know. Fly over there. Some green down there.
Every time we're in the bird, getting ready for jumping, I just see the Lodi smiling, doing his thing, stepping on my knees, like crawl over us. I'm like, damn, I should pick that job. Like, watch all these dumb airborne dudes jump out of the plane.
The Jungle School hosts a cross-section of soldiers at different stages of their careers, both enlisted and officers, like roster number 1, a first lieutenant.
How long have you been in the Army?
2.25 years now.
Okay, how old are you?
33.
That's it? Wow. So you
Wow,
started
you
late,
joined at 31.
Yeah, I did a full change of career. I did the OCS route, so I went to basic OCS. Full change of career for me.
Nice. What would you do before?
I was the director of a hospital clinic.
Why did he
The highest-ranking student in the class is number 5, a lieutenant colonel and senior intelligence officer with nearly 2 decades of time served in the Army.
So I came to Jungle School just to get a little bit of hands-on experience with the environment and the conditions that our soldiers will fight in.
Bro, he looks young.
Because I want to have a better appreciation so I can do a better job at doing my job as their senior intelligence officer. And to get to hang out with junior soldiers in the field, cold, wet, hungry, you know, everybody a little equally miserable is fantastic. A rank does not matter here. The jungle treats everyone the same.
Hey, drop the red ball!
240. I want it right here. On the right side. Watch the goddamn goal.
Come in.
Watch out.
It's hard not to notice the presence of one of the most experienced students in the class, number 23.
Hey, look at my eyes, Jungle. I'll be looking for you out there.
You ever seen Platoon?
Have I seen Platoon? Are you kidding me?
I was in Platoon. Yeah, see?
My entire life is Platoon.
Okay, all right. Go ahead. Hey, form up. Direction of travel is that way.
A first sergeant with 17 years served, an Army sniper, ranger, and ranger instructor.
Oh, this guy's a giga chad.
37 years old and 3 years away from
Bro, this guy's a
retirement.
giga chad.
Why would he volunteer for jungle school?
I think it's very important for senior leaders to continue to put themselves in these kind of situations. They're showing their men that they can still do it, and you're not just the one, you know, barking orders all the time. You're still able to get out here and get dirty, you know?
Why'd you join the Army?
I joined the Army because I wanted to
Protect.
go to war. Yeah.
Oh,
That's all I
okay.
wanted to do.
And did you?
Yes.
10 times.
Where have you been?
I have been to Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan multiple times.
Okay, he's that guy.
I think around 10 deployments.
He wears
He's
a
that
silver
guy.
bracelet in memory of friends killed in action.
Charlie 6, Charlie 7 rodeo. We're in contact.
We're in contact.
240.
I like him.
It may seem like these soldiers are playing war with their neighborhood friends in the backyard,
Roger, contact.
but what's happening in the real world in this exact moment is no game. On this same day, the Department of Defense announced it would increase the U.S. military's presence in the Philippines amid rising tension with China.
How do you think that that impacts the sort of significance of what's happening at Jungle School here at Lightning Academy?
Good. I mean,
This guy, bro.
my opinion on, you know, ramping things up and going to war is
Bro,
always going to be good.
He,
That's what I want to do.
bro, this guy.
You know, peace is a good thing, but I joined the military.
Bro, this guy's an actual. Bro, that guy's an actual schizo. Bro, that guy's an actual psychopath. What the fuck? Bro, he doesn't even hide behind the, well, I just, you know, 9/11 happened and I wanted to protect the, I wanted to go to war, bro. I wanted to kill people. And well, how am I gonna kill people, bro, huh? Become a serial killer and kill hookers? Oh, I could become a guy in the army and kill Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese, any ease I can find, Afghanistanese. Like, what the fuck, bro? This motherfucker.
Uncle Sam trains new commando-type troops whose American designation is Bushmasters.
For decades, the Army trained
Thanks for
jungle
helping, bro.
warfare at a school
No
in
problem.
Panama.
I'm helping you recruit, bro. No problem.
That school closed in 1999.
You're welcome to the military recruiter.
When the military's focus shifted to the Middle East.
The United States is a Pacific power, and we are here to
I'm doing my part.
Under
I'm doing my part. I'm Mexican, bro, but I'm doing my part.
Obama, the military's focus shifted back to the Asia-Pacific region. And in 2013, the jungle school reopened in the Rainbow
Oh my
State.
god, bro.
Today, the course is open to all military branches and foreign allies. Priority is given to personnel based in the Indo-Pacific Command
What
Area
a
of
homo.
responsibility.
You can set
Some
that up too.
students in this course already have orders to head to the region. Like number 67, another former Ranger instructor.
In the coming months after this course, I'll be going to the Philippines for about 2 months. It's awesome that when that announcement came out that I get to be part of the units to go down there, conducting all the training we'll be doing in the
Yeah,
Philippines.
listen, I am
And,
not gonna make fun
the
of
joint
his
operations
accent
we'll be
because
doing
he's just
during
gonna
that
show
2-month
up at
period.
my house, bro, and I'm gonna stop existing. So
50% of
I will
everything
not
in
make
the
fun of his
jungle is
accent.
trying to kill you,
We have another punji pit, alright?
not including the enemy.
And then once again,
On day 4, students learn about the different methods the enemy might use to try and kill them in the J, such as deadly booby traps
And this will knock out 1 to 3 people.
and improvised explosive devices.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We're going to go over a basic level knowledge of how to apply and deploy camouflage. Don't forget your guys' teeth and your tongue.
I better start getting some Chris Hemsworth money for all this camera time, you know what I mean? Teaching these generations the lost arts.
So, the jungle specifically, without looking at it right now, I can tell you there's a pattern trace that it has, is everything grows up. So
Yeah.
it's in that vertical stance where everything's up and down. So you want
So
to
you don't
try
want-
to avoid
you don't
making
want patterns this
that
way.
go horizontal across your
Yeah.
body if possible.
The students move in small
Bro, that
units,
motherfucker missed his
looking
hands.
for signs that an enemy has been in the area, known as spore.
you see this? That's fresh, right?
Yep.
Found them, let's go.
After completing the tracking exercise, the students walk out of the J
Hmm.
and head to the landing zone. But getting out of the jungle isn't always so
Yeah.
easy, especially if there's a casualty.
Horizontal lines are unnatural. They don't happen in
Alright, has
nature.
anyone rode a jungle penetrator before?
Like pretty much at all, bro. I mean, I was gonna say most striped fish this way, but there are some that are this way, right? But most are this way. Then you got like the zebras, the tigers, the everything. It's all this way. Very little this way. Very little.
Cool. Alright, so we have some guys. This is called the jungle penetrator. It's called such because
Look at lines
it folds
this
up nice
way.
and tight like this, so when we drop
You get lines this way on some fish, cause if they live like on the reef, right, and you see them from the side, they can look like the rocks, right, like the rocks that are going like this, right, instead of going like this, right. So yeah, if they live like underneath the fucking thing, they kind of look a little.
drop it down to hoist the patient, this will penetrate
What the
jungle
fuck is
canopy.
that?
There's these little tabs here, releases.
Lines are non-natural. They are, bro.
Get in there nice and tight.
Horizontal. Oh my
Students
god,
don't
they're
just get to
fucking.
look at the J.
Bro, I swear to God, I saw a porno that was 2 guys like that and a girl. What the fuck?
So get in there nice and tight.
Students don't just get to look at the J. They also get to ride it.
Ugh. What if the other guy doesn't have a foot? What if the other guy lost a foot?
That was super fun. That was, you know, a great morale boost. Good experience.
Yo, legit, what if that guy
I'm a big
lost a
fan of
foot?
helicopters. Anytime I get to ride on a helicopter.
Oh,
when you're,
they run hella slow.
unsighted.
They run hella slow, bro.
Once they're done, some students seize
Take
the
a nap,
opportunity
yeah.
to catch some Z's.
Yeah, take a nap.
They'll need their rest before day 5, when they'll head even deeper into the J.
I think not a lot of rest.
Kinda.
As long as you can fit a carabiner through it, you're alright.
Remember the knots test on day 1?
Take both those loops, put them together.
It seems like such a long time ago.
You're going to tie a double-double, alright, with enough loop on the very end of that double-double that you can fit a carabiner through it.
But the real test is today.
Bro, I'd pass these tests.
Use those same knots
Give me this
to
test. I'll
safely
pass it.
rappel down treacherous gulches. Because in the J,
I'll pass all these
there are
tests.
no retests.
Whoa. Watch out, jungle. Uh-oh. Woman. Oh, she's good. Okay.
But what goes down must come back up.
Oh, this motherfucker.
You can't do it.
Oh, this
I'll go
motherfucker just did
first.
it like it was nothing.
If anything bad happens, it's early retirement, so it's a win-win, right?
There's this guy, I think number 23.
Bro, this guy.
Yes, I think I know who you're talking about. He has a great impact on our morale.
Yeah, of course he does.
You guys want to do something simple, and now we got to go off the backside.
He's
course he
uniquely
does.
qualified in that he's been an instructor at a school like this before. He was an instructor at Ranger School, and he's trying to bring some levity to the group. You know, everybody's cold, everybody's wet, everybody's a little miserable. And so if you take it too seriously, it's just not going to be any fun. And it's got to be fun.
You know what? You want to be Spotlight Ranger up there. That's okay. I got something for you later. Everyone's pretty nervous, right? And they're dealing with a lot of things, and they're
Yeah, this
going
guy's
through
a
all this
leader.
shit, and
He's just a leader.
The whole thing is like, if you're gonna focus on those things, it's gonna be hard, right? Making people laugh, then when it's downpouring on us and storming like that, I mean, that might be just what they needed, you know? It's also what I need, so there's that. I gotta keep joking to keep myself going as well.
This guy's a natural born leader, man. People like him.
The letter's in my...
Stop. You don't break back here?
Nope. Right here.
So we have a lot of senior leaders that come through the course. This is one of very few times in their career that they don't get to be that senior leader. They just get to be a student. So
Nah,
they
but-
get to
but-
relax a little bit.
But that's still a leader. Oh, 23.
Smart ass and talk a big game until you fall on the jig. Are you okay, Jungle?
Hey, why don't you stay tactical up there?
Because I'm an instructor and I'm trying to make sure that you are okay. I saw you fall.
But sometimes they take it a little too far because they haven't had that much slack before. So sometimes we got to be able to reel it in and just let them know they have to calm down.
Bro.
While rappelling in a wet jungle requires
Good
total
one.
concentration, these students better not forget what awaits them tomorrow, their next critical test, land navigation.
1173.
Bro, if 23 doesn't make it,
It's
he's...
the fourth of 5
He's-
critical tests.
No way he
One
doesn't
that
make
will
it.
cut 12 more students from the course.
Getting 4 grids. You must come back with 2 to pass.
The students have 5 hours to find a minimum of 2 of the 4 grid points. Anything less than 2 or returning after the time limit results in a no-go, and there is no retest for land nav.
Oof. Oof.
What are you doing there?
Just burning the ends so it doesn't fray
Yeah.
off and then just go all over the place pretty much.
That only works.
Number
That only
14
works
is
with
paired with number
synthetic.
69, who's back at jungle school after failing the critical rope
So that
systems test
plastifies.
back in December.
Otherwise,
But he did pass land nav.
it don't work.
So, how did the land nav test go for you back in December when you went through?
Oh, it was easy. I didn't get all the points, but I got 3 out of 4 of
wow.
them.
So you feeling pretty confident about this?
We could hit 1.
Do like a 1, 3, 2
Yeah,
type of deal.
no, we should probably get 1 first, so we can do 1, 3,
And then backtrack. We'll just do 1 first.
We attached a camera to number 69 to see the test from his and number 14's
No,
perspective.
attach it to 23, bro.
14. Do you feel like having somebody that's already been through it pretty recently and says it's going to be easy? How does that make you feel about this test?
Like a easy breezy. I mean, I was already feeling confident about it in general, just because I already ran through the course like twice. But
Oh,
since he
okay.
already knows his way around the land, shit, it helps out a lot.
Yeah, but that's kind of cheating, no?
Back here pretty soon.
Hopefully.
That kind of.
No, I'm probably gonna get fired.
Promoted.
At 0700,
I'm probably
the
gonna get
test
fired.
begins.
They're all pretty big. They're all pretty tall. Oh, fuck.
Well, there's another trail that'll cut through.
14 and 69 took a more conservative route.
I'm pretty sure it's like right off that main drag. So we basically just need to break this brush line right here. I think this is the trail I remember.
But if you remember, it's kind of cheating, bro.
Back at camp, instructors monitor the students' locations using GPS tracking devices.
So they have corresponding dog collar.
Yeah, they couldn't get that for the submarine.
Go to dog list on the tracker.
You want 23? Click on 23, and it will navigate straight to where he is. He is right here, right in this, wherever that question mark is. That means that that's his last known ping.
Instructors patrol the jungle to make sure the students aren't breaking the main rule. They can't walk on the roads. Any student caught breaking this rule is known as roadkill.
0974
Bro. You
2
dumbasses.
roadkills, and they fail.
You dumbasses. Bro, you can't be walking on the roads in the real fucking world, because that's where the most traffic is going through. Like, are you guys dumb? Man, some people are fucking stupid. I mean, you didn't have to tell me that rule, bro. It was kind of obvious, right? You're training for a real world problem. If you're walking next to the fucking road, you're gonna be spotted. Oh my god, man.
Okay, maybe this isn't the trail I fucking thought it was.
Oh, now you're lost.
Oh.
You know the trail, right? Or a little bit of it?
No.
Which way you want to go? This way or that way?
Oh no.
We're in this area right here. So.
Okay.
Are they?
Okay.
I think we're heading in the right direction to keep handrailing this.
Yep.
To the open area.
All right. I don't think this is heading the right way. Hold on.
Oh god.
I don't think. Well, I mean, there's a trail down there.
I don't ever tell you look like a Hopper from Stranger Things.
Oh my god, I get that all the time. Oh fuck, I thought there was a path.
Why are you risking him up, bro?
I thought there was a path.
Oh,
fuck,
bro,
yeah,
they're
this
not gonna
stops
make
here.
it.
All right,
They're
we're
not
gonna
gonna make
go down.
They're not gonna make it.
Sweet Jesus. Oh, this is about to suck. Oh, oh, I jabbed in the fucking eye. Oh shit, this would be an easier way to get up. Hell yeah.
They're not gonna make
We
it.
passed. We got 2 out of 4 points, so very happy with that. It was good. The weather was awful. It was pouring, lightning, thundering. That definitely made it pretty difficult.
Our goal today was at least 2 because we wanted to pass. We found 2 within an hour, so we're like, let's go for another. Found the third one, another like 20, 30 minutes. So we're like, we have like 3 hours left.
Got the fourth
We'll
one.
go for all 4. And so we felt pretty good going into coming back, and it felt great to just get this last like big test.
So for you guys, you can collect your gear.
But the test wasn't as easy for some, like number 5.
You know, we just had bad luck today. We were able to pick up our first point pretty quickly, and then we got to our second points area, and we, you know, just spent 2.5 hours looking for it, and we just couldn't find it. So we're dropped, and it is what it is. These things happen. I'll pack up and I'll head home, and I'll get to see my wife and kids today, so that's the bonus. Kind of bittersweet, right? You know, a little bit of a bummer, but, you know, life goes on, and I'll be back at work on Monday.
Among the 12 students who failed the land nav
14.
test,
All right, thanks for chatting. Thanks for chatting with
Yeah.
number 14
Yeah, give Sam a second to get you focused up.
Yeah.
We'll get going here. Tell me.
Not
what
so
happened.
easy, huh?
Well, we're going smoothly to our first point. We got our first point. It took us a little more time than we wanted to, but it was like not a problem. And then started downpouring a lot and a lot and a lot, and just made it hard to find our second point.
At what point did you realize we're not going to find it in time?
We were looking for that point up until 11:40. We're like 2.5 hours. We're probably looking for that point with like no luck.
So how do you feel right now?
Not too bad actually.
Devastated.
Like I've only been here. This is my first time coming to this course. First time ever seeing like the jungle out here.
They're doing
so
multiple
I'm definitely
times.
gonna be back at a later point. This gives me like a good look on what I should be ready for next time.
Number 23 wouldn't let us interview him on camera until he passed the land nav test.
How did your land nav test go today?
I did good. I'm not gonna lie though, I got beat up. I mean, I'm definitely feeling the effects of the terrain here. It's not easy. Definitely not.
He didn't want to be humiliated if he didn't get
paired with
make
a
it.
20-year-old younger version of myself. We're both strong rangers, and we could have made it a lot easier on ourselves, but we just, you know, hard charge forward right through the terrain. It doesn't matter. Keep going.
His partner, number 59, part of the 82nd Airborne from North Carolina. After
Oh, yeah, he
jungle
looks like a
school,
Giga
he's
Chad.
heading to Thailand for joint training with the Royal Thai Army. That is, if he makes it out of the J.
He looks like a Giga Chad, bro.
Oh yeah, by the way, I had to go cold turkey off of dip in this course, so, you know, it's much harder for me than everybody else.
Are you really missing it?
The first 2 days, I was definitely like, I could really use dip right now, but now I don't even give a shit.
The students practice making ruck rafts, wrapping their rucks with ponchos to create buoyancy. Number 23 got paired with an old friend.
We know each other for a very, very long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were ranger instructors together. Had no idea we were both in this course together.
I'm from Fort Bragg, and he's stationed here. It's just totally random.
Wow. We were on the same ranger instructor walk team.
Yeah, that shit is floating,
Funny
bro.
how it all comes together.
That shit is floating.
I like the thought process, right? But you guys are too far from the dump tank.
No, we like pain. 3, 2, 1. You said right shoulder. Hold on. How well did you waterproof?
I'm waterproof.
Come on.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Bro.
And she floats. Stop. Just fucking.
Yeah, I mean, if it didn't float, 2 instructors and it ain't floating, bro.
So what are you putting on there?
Just foot
Falcon.
powder. I couldn't find my fucking powder
Just to keep
bag
it
that I
dry?
had. Yeah. Once again, you don't use it.
Bro, that
you don't
ain't
use
dry.
it, you lose it.
Oh, that ain't dry, bro.
Does my shit look okay?
Looks great.
Okay. I can't tell, so.
Here. Looks like you have a black eye.
All right. My mirror is
Cover-
shot.
cover
by the water.
Cover the top, bro.
The J.
The top, bro. Come on.
In the J, sunshine is a rare commodity.
Oh, Bobby. Did you guys think I'm standing over here because I like the view?
I knew why you were standing over here.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get a little vitamin D.
Bobby!
Been lacking that a little bit lately.
50% of everything in the jungle is trying to kill you. But it also has lots of things that can keep you alive.
What's up, Bobby? Back. Come on, bro.
Lay down.
Nice.
Good shit, boys.
Suck it, nature.
There you go.
And then we all get to go spend the night in the jungle together.
Students spend the morning inside Survival Village, where they learn
Yeah.
about making fire,
It wasn't the
Purifying
greatest for me,
water.
Bobby.
We're over here, it's just some bamboo lashed together.
building shelter,
Alright, we have 3 bananas.
Yeah, that's Bobby. That's exactly what I thought, bro. Like, I should have, and I will, in future shows, come in not as aggro, and I will sense out the energy. I will sense out the energy, and I will act. Bro, it wasn't just Debate Lord Andy's, bro. It was Debate Lord Andy's that only wanted to talk about the legality of things. And, like, taxes. And they didn't want to play around, bro. I called the guy Dr. Egghead, and they didn't want to play around. You know? Like, it was, dude, it was honestly my fault, because I thought that it was going to be schizo conversations, like with Dante, LTG, Kaz, Dylan. I thought it was going to be entertainment, man. And these people just wanted to talk about, like, the actual subjects. I thought we were going to meme, and they actually just wanted to talk about the actual subjects. And I didn't realize that. But it's my fault, because I need to change. You know, I need to change. Because I could have the conversations. I could have had the conversations, man. But yeah, exactly. I brought the Royale energy, which would have worked great with LTG, would have worked great with Dylan and Cass, would have worked great with the Malik, would have worked great in all the other episodes. But not that one. Not that one. Because also, Destiny was watching and talking about legal stuff for like 6 hours before the stream. So he didn't really have like that type of energy. It's my fault. My fault. My fault. I got a couple of good lines, but yeah.
Types of food that can sustain them in the J.
It wasn't the greatest, bro. And
you're supposed to share.
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
Let me get some of that.
Oh. Oh.
How was that? Seriously? It's really good.
Oh, bro, John. I don't know what John is doing right now. I don't know where he's at. It's gone.
But in the J, not all food grows on trees.
Y'all come on in, make a horse
Yeah.
around these tables.
Wild chickens are abundant. on
Listen, man, the problem with my boy Johnny is, yeah, he's becoming famous and shit. But then he's not streaming. Oh, he had a stream with Nico today. But hold on, was he on his channel? Hold on, was he on his channel? Was he on his channel? Was John on his... No, on Rumble, on Sneako's channel. This motherfucker, bro. John is like up here. So before he used to be here, up here in content, right? And up here in money, but down here in recognition, name recognition. Now he's up here in name recognition, but he's down here in money. Bro, he's making like 1/10 of what he used to make, and he's 100 times more famous. It's so stupid. Like, John, please. Stream, bro. What are you doing? You're not making money. Bro, John has millions of views, but no money coming in. Brother. Brother, what are you doing? It's like he can't do both. Because look, you gotta advertise, but you actually gotta sell. And before he used to sell, didn't advertise. Now he advertises, but doesn't sell. Why, John? You're one of the greatest salesmen. So stupid, bro.
range.
It's so
Students
dumb.
are trained to kill or dispatch them and prepare them.
It's
for
disappointing.
consumption.
This is another event you have to participate in. If you refuse to train, you get dropped, alright?
His PC has been being shipped to him for 4 months. Bro, come on, just talk to Heal Mike, stream on his fucking thing. Bro, buy a laptop, you fucking retard. Like, brother, stop. Nah, dude. Nah, it's just John has to sabotage his life somehow. Otherwise, he sabotages it horribly. And that's what he's doing. In the past, he used to sabotage it by not clipping, by not uploading, by not pushing his name. He used to sabotage that way. Now he's doing the opposite.
Roger that.
Dude, he should have bought a PC. He should have bought another PC. He should have asked somebody for a PC. Bro, if he asked Nina, his friend, for a PC, she would have given him a PC. Stop. Stop. John's just finding reasons, man.
Thank you so much. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Hot sauce or salt?
Bon appetit, Fletchmeister.
Yes.
Me too. Some pea bread. Quite good.
Oh, yeah.
How is it? Can you describe
Bro.
the flavor?
Very,
Bro, if every single time he was on Sneako's channel and he said, by the way, guys, I'm gonna go back home and we're gonna do a little bit of review for like 2 hours. Dude, if he streamed every single time after, how many dollars would he have made? How many people would he have solidified? But instead, what does he do? Goes on other people's shit, doesn't stream. Okay, People forget about you, bro. People forget about you for next time. Oh yeah, that's that John guy. Bro, I see him everywhere. Does he stream? That's what people ask. He's so funny. He should stream? That's what people say.
Bland.
Because he doesn't stream.
But yet rewarding.
Ooh, Tabasco.
Where'd you score the Tabasco sauce? Was that in MRE?
That was one of the MREs, yeah.
How is it?
It's not bad. Needs a little bit of seasoning, but right now
But I'm on the opposite. I don't sell myself.
Died for our cause.
I mean, I don't advertise. Right? I do the opposite. I need to advertise. Tomorrow we upload new clips, boys. Tomorrow we upload new clips, new video, new everything.
It's been 7 straight days in the J.
Yeah.
7 days away from their day jobs. And for many of them, their families.
I'm married. I have 2 kids. My wife is pretty used to me having to go away. But when it's like a training thing that I'm volunteering to do,
She gets mad.
She probably gets a little upset. But she also knows it's very important. So.
For my wife, it's a huge impact. She's got to, take care of the kids all by herself. During the week, it's not so bad, just a normal routine of getting them ready, bringing them to school and daycare, and the normal stuff at night. But the weekends get real difficult with no one there to help her. Sometimes I come home just completely burnt out, and my wife is also burnt out at the same time. So, she's expecting all the help in the world, and I'm not physically ready to give all the help in the world. So.
For now, they'll have to get by with their jungle family, spending the night in the J, where they'll have to apply
How many
everything
girls
they've
are still
learned
in?
Survival Village.
There was 7 girls at the beginning. Oh!
Skink.
This would be great fishing bait.
Is he poisonous? Is he poisonous? Can I eat him?
Sleep.
We were great.
We're just building a big jungle family out here.
Yeah.
I mean, I am.
Bro, that guy needs to be in movies. That guy's got the personality.
Those are definitely 12 oranges. Like a wild orange tree out there. Ate those, took the peels, put them in the canteen cups, made a little tea out of them.
At 7:30, have all your gear and be up on the road.
Roger that.
Radio back now.
We got to get to extraction now.
What are they making?
The last step of their survival practical exercise
What are they making?
is building a signal fire with a smoke plume high enough to get the attention of a rescue aircraft.
Okay. So you're gonna put dry shit and
Fire's
then wet
primary
shit.
engineer, number 59. He's back in the J after going to the emergency room for a laceration on his leg that had to be stitched up.
Oh, fuck.
Breaking news from the mainland. President Biden ordered fighter jets to shoot down a Chinese spy balloon that had floated all the way from Alaska to South Carolina.
23 would have shut that
No
shit
internet
down
access or
before I
cable
even
TV.
got there.
The jungle students were hearing about it for the first time.
Well, I just heard about it through you, from him, through you, and just kind of.
We were, in my
confused
mind,
about
it's
this
the
whole thing.
Zeppelin in like 1942. It's the big old Zeppelin.
You haven't seen a
That
picture
big.
of it.
The
obviously, right?
Hindenburg.
No. The
No,
blue-
no, we live in the J.
What does it look like?
We don't have
Not much news out
technology
here.
out here.
It's like it was just like a big circular, spherical, like white. It's like a weather balloon with like a little electronic apparatus.
Like a payload on the bottom with
below
some,
it,
like,
yeah.
optics and sensors and stuff.
And there's video of it getting shot down, like that people just took from Myrtle Beach with their iPhones.
Jesus
What was it shot
Christ,
down with? F-22.
Hellfire.
I forget which type of missile, but
Then I'm sure we went.
Got it!
I'm sure we went and recovered it.
This guy.
Anywhere on this loop,
Bro,
it can be
this
in the middle like
motherfucker.
mine. It
With
can
the
be
tension
right
building between the U.S. and China in real time, the stakes are also high at Camp Lightning, where the students will face the final critical test of jungle school, rope systems.
You're gonna bring it back through the carabiners. How do your carabiners need to be set up?
Opposite
Opposite and opposed. So that means the spines are gonna be on. Keep your hands off for me, please, Jungle. Question over here.
So
yes.
I go bottom to top.
Students get
Don't
one
touch
last
me.
chance to practice
Don't
and
touch
ask
me, that's
questions
my
about the
purse.
two systems.
So it starts on the left side.
The one-rope bridge
My stack of the rope is on my left-hand side,
and the Z-pulley.
so I shouldn't expect anybody to fail this. Oh, Jungle! 'Cause I'm a great teacher now.
Hell yeah.
First up, the Z-pulley.
Oh, the Nazi pulley.
All right, Jungles, let's go. Hurry up.
Next,
The rest of your group's waiting on you.
the one-rope bridge.
What the fuck? No, bro, I need to watch the movie, but the J. The J. That guy looks like Guna's in-shape brother. That was good.
I'm gonna go at this time. All right, go ahead and break down your station.
Congrats.
Thank you. Glad everything's over.
Yeah, does it feel like
Good,
the weight's been
yeah.
lifted?
Definitely.
What? What?
So, how do you feel now that you've passed both of these?
Feel great, honestly. It's not
expected, but great.
It ain't no joke going from just being in the field for 2 days and survival night, and I don't care who you are, and then you got to come do something technical like this. It's not easy.
I see you're good to go, 5-9. Just break everything down, leave your ropes and
I was, yeah.
Okay.
How's your leg doing? I saw you kind of favoring it there.
Yeah, I saw what WWE fan said.
I'm just gonna keep on going.
What?
We all got a pain, but this one's mine, so.
He failed. He failed.
It's not easy.
I see you're good to go, 5-9. Just break everything down, leave your ropes and carabiners outside of the bag right here, okay?
How's your leg doing? I saw you kind of favoring it there.
The leg.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
No talking. All right, face the
Oh,
rest.
wait.
I'm just gonna keep on going. We all got a pain, but this one's mine, so just gonna roll with it.
4
Ah, he
students
made
were
it.
dropped for failing the final critical test, bringing the total number of students to 51.
Do you feel like a weight has been lifted?
I do. I definitely feel like a weight has been lifted. But there's more to go. Now comes the fun part.
There we go.
Fun?
The fun part, yeah.
Enemy forces, the 496th Light Infantry Regiment of the Ethiopian Army has invaded the island of Oahu. Their goal is to harass and destroy friendly U.S. forces in order to force a retrograde from the Lomahua Plateau.
The class is divided into 4 squads, and the squad leaders are briefed on what they can expect during the final challenge of Jungle School.
Ain't no way those are your fall
The
leaders,
Colex
bro.
is a 3-day culminating exercise. They get to utilize everything that they have been taught from day 1.
The enemy is also known to utilize ATV, Polaris, 4-wheelers, Humvees.
They have a
So
mission
you
set
can't
that they
walk
will
on the
progress
roads.
through each day until they eventually end up at the beginning of the Green Mile on the end of day 3.
Comms. All right, you have to figure it out. It's tough out there in the J, but I know FM works. FM comms work out here. All right.
FM radio.
So we're gonna go down, rappel, down, rappel. Or no, we're gonna down, rappel, climb up, rappel one more time, and link in with third squad.
The students swap their rubber duckies for the real thing, M4 carbines that fire blank rounds.
Oh, Jesus.
Remember what you're fighting for, man. The United States of America is the team I play for. What team do you play for? America! I want my kids to be so proud of me.
Jesus
Let's make sure
Christ,
we
bro,
take
this
it slow,
guy's
then
an
we get
action
hurt.
schizo.
Jungle 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Jungle 1. Alright, 23, let's go, baby. Go, baby. No, mo. Hold on, boys. I need to help him.
The Black Hawk helicopter flies the squad to a location on East Range meant to disorient them.
Jungle man, jungle 1.
Jungle.
When a squad takes enemy contact, there are 2 options: engage the enemy or break contact by moving to a place where they're no longer in danger. In this case, first squad chose the latter,
Beta
which meant
males.
heading deeper into the J.
Beta males.
When it gets too slippery and steep, their only option is to sit and slide. squad moves slowly and quietly. After about an hour, they haven't moved very far.
Yeah, because
only
they
a couple
chose.
hundred meters.
Because they chose to
Jungle
fucking
one,
run away.
Jungle one, radio check over.
Contrary to
Radio.
what was said in the briefing,
Radio.
radios don't always work in the J.
Hey, we'll try again. Let me get high ground.
Before long,
Oh,
the squad
God,
hits
I
a
can
point
take
of
him
no
out too, bro.
return. What started out as a shallow stream turned into a
Listen.
waist-deep mud pit.
That's what happens when you fucking run away like a little bitch. It is what it is, bro. They had to fight.
Tough going through that mud.
That's tough. Hey, that's why you gotta go. That's why you gotta go. Bam, 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 bam.
Up until this, so might as well just try to get up now.
The only way out is up.
How did they set up the rope? How did they set up the rope?
We need to go take that trail.
The trail dies though.
Okay, well we need to go west.
After breaking contact again,
Initiate with alpha
it's time to find and engage the enemy.
and then swing right up. Got it?
Jungle Man, this is Jungle 1. Give me my last over.
Over. Hello?
Everybody gotta die sometime, Red.
Hello? Huh? You run away from a fight? Pussy ass bitch, never call me again.
Number 23 has found them.
Oh, bro, holy shit, he a gangster. Look how he holds it, bro. He shoots sideways. Bang, bang, bang.
As number 23 approaches the fallen enemy, his
Gang.
first instinct is to take the notebook sticking out of his back pocket. In jungle school, rank doesn't matter, but experience shines through.
Get some EPW and search going.
You found this? Very nice. I thought you found it.
That's their entire battle plan.
Nice. That's good shit.
I'm gonna need a raise as a private.
Hey, everybody get a count.
It doesn't fucking matter. We ain't got time for that
Bro.
shit. Let's go.
I would have turned that guy around.
Oh.
Listen, my experience shines through. I would have turned him around. I would have stripped him naked and I would have worn his clothes. And now they think I'm one of them. Holy shit, I'm way too smart.
A pattern emerges.
Way too smart. Ah, incoming!
Contact.
Contact!
Movement. More contact.
We got a prisoner! We got a prisoner!
One immediately away from the checkpoint one.
Can we just go this way, right here?
You gotta keep
No.
eyes on the waterway.
The squad's next objective is to follow a waterway that leads to a tunnel, which is easier said than done.
The squad's struggling this morning. They didn't meet any of the time hacks. They're kind of just lousy and on mission this morning. Their discipline is very low.
Oi?
What did you just say?
How?
What did it hit?
Oh. He
After
just lost
nearly
half
an
of his
hour,
fucking
the squad
tooth
still
out
hasn't
in the
found the
jungle,
tunnel.
bro.
Their instructor had to point it out to them.
So who saw the tunnel? We were down on the river.
right after it was pointed out. Right after it was pointed out, everyone saw it. Who saw it before that? You got to keep your eyes sharp. Your brains need to be turned on all the time.
Fuck. Pim 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 pim. Pim 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 pim. Oh, she's so dead. She's so dead.
Fours.
Pim 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 pim.
Each squad also carries the M249 squad automatic weapon,
Pim pim pim
Pause
pim.
malfunctioning!
known as the Saw,
Pim.
plus one more for backup.
Oh my
Get that
god.
weapon, squad leader, get that weapon!
Of course the woman's weapon doesn't work, bro. Listen, never give women weapons. Based, bro. The army knew this. Very based from the army, bro.
Are played by instructors, as well as members of the 82nd Airborne who were dropped earlier in the course.
I am one of the oppositions.
Bro, give me the single fire. I go.
This
Bim,
is one of the
bim,
students
bim,
taking a
bim,
roadkill
bim,
violation during a land nav test.
Look at this, bro. I got practice. I got practice in the movement. I can't keep doing that, bro. I can't keep doing that because the barrel too hot now. The barrel too hot now. Yeah, you know.
Always fucking happens. It's like 50-50 with it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
And then you go the other side.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Russia.
Number 20's father was a captain in the Russian army. After 9/11, he moved to the United States and joined the U.S. Army as a private. She joined the Army 3 years ago and is now a first
She's a
lieutenant.
spy.
Made you want to go to jungle school?
I've just always wanted to, like, I wanted to learn knots and, you know, it's like survival skills and how to track, all these things. And the school taught me all that.
She's a serial killer. She went to learn how to be a fucking serial killer, bro.
You need to slow down.
Yeah, it's a sleeper
You need to
agent,
slow way
bro.
down. You're going way too fast. You're not doing anything tactical, especially hand-arm signals. You guys are just out here talking, maneuvering around, yelling at each other, all right? I know I have a lot of negative things to say right now, but one thing I will say positively about you guys
You work as a
all right,
unit.
is you can freaking move. You guys are moving fast. A little too fast. You guys are moving fast.
How does it impact team morale when you get like sort of a lot of negative?
I do not like to be told good things. I am a complete opposite. I like to be told all negative things.
So you liked that
Giga
sort
Chad.
of
Yeah.
the feedback
I loved
from
it.
Razo.
I get
Giga
fired up
Chad.
by getting told, you know.
Giga Chad.
But I will say that's not.
Oh yeah, watch me, bitch.
I'm clearly different than maybe a lot of other people, how they feel. See that?
Giga Chad.
Bob comes out when I touch the water.
Why do you call him Bob?
You never say his real name when you're in the shit, because then he'll go away. His big orange ball. B.O.B.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
from Manhattan.
Henry Blodgett?
Hello,
Henry
yes? Is that a woman speaking to me?
I'll let you hold
Can you...
What is this?
Is that a woman speaking to me? What are you doing in the army?
It gives you the power to fight
Oh,
the
your
day.
father is ex-Russian.
At all times. At all times.
This is the Southwest beef and black beans.
Aside from
Yeah,
the chicken dinner
that's
during
Russian.
survival training, the only
you're
food
Russian
these
too?
students have eaten in 10 days has come from MREs, which stands
Oh,
for
thank you.
Meals Ready
Later.
to Eat.
Here it is. Little salt taco action.
Ooh, that looks good.
Not bad.
After 2 days of the collects, they'll need their strength for the final day of training.
Yeah, it's the world's longest slip and slide.
One more day in the J. After 2 days with First Squad, we finally linked up with Fourth Squad, which was being led by the injured number 59.
How's your leg?
Oh, my boy.
Oh, wait a second. How's your leg doing?
Bleeding, but it's fine.
What leg?
have the last 2 days been?
Very fun. I'm weird like that.
But 59 revealed he's not the only injured student in his squad. He told us that number 73 sustained an ankle injury.
I heard you hurt your ankle.
Yeah, a little bit, but I'm fine.
What happened?
I don't really know, but it's hurting me yesterday. Medics wrapped it up, and just trying to not focus on it today.
How's it going, 67? How are you feeling?
Pretty
Wet,
good,
cold.
baby.
It's alright
Great.
though.
Fucking shooting up here! See what you're shooting at.
First man, high ground.
Hey, someone grab Brunimer's rock. He's up here with security with me.
How was the rest of you guys' night?
We walked a long way, and then got rained on all night.
How was that?
Great.
Miserable. All of our stuff is completely wet, even before we started this today. So,
how's morale?
Not a difference.
Oh, it's super high. I think it's just that everyone knows that
This guy's
no
the
matter how
fucking
bad this day gets,
schizo,
it's
bro.
gonna end, type thing. I have to go right back in the field Sunday, so I mean, whatever. But
Bro, this guy has like canines only.
You see much of Bob?
no, that son of a bitch. He's abandoned me. We used to have a great bond, him and I. Now, he's abandoned all hope in me.
The fuck is he talking about?
The squad has to create a Z-pulley rope system, the same one from their last critical test, to evacuate a simulated casualty from the bottom of a gulch. And they have to carry the casualty all the way to the next rally point.
Bro, the fucking...
And after just a little more contact,
Hey,
get a
good to
chance
see you, Bobby.
refit before the final event of Jungle School.
Get it.
Get your gun out, bro.
Anybody care to take a guess as to why we do the Green Mile?
Something to do with a movie.
No,
The
nothing to
Green
do with that
Mile,
movie.
I feel like it's just a rite of passage thing, you know?
I'm going to
Gotta
that's exactly
do
right.
it.
Every other foreign country out there has a Green Mile, right? And it is a
What
mile.
was I saying about
as the
John?
bird
And
flies.
no, it's not work
Ours
ethic.
is
It's
about
he.
2.5 miles.
There's a thing that
as we walk
happens
it.
mentally
It's our way.
for people who are like depressed and get over it. It's very hard. It's very hard to like you can lose the depression, but a lot of the things that got you into that, you kind of keep, and it's hard to remove them. And he's a self-saboteur. He's a self-saboteur. So if he starts doing good in one aspect, he will throw in another aspect. Otherwise, he will throw way too heavily in life, right? So, for example, if he becomes a successful streamer, right, and advertises his stream and is growing, something else has to break, right? His diet has to break. Him not going to the gym has to break. Him maybe taking drugs has to break, you know? It's like he can't do everything perfect. He can't do it like Destiny, right? Is eating right, is going to the gym, isn't missing anything, is advertising his stream, is streaming too. Like John will do the advertising but then not stream. Or he'll stream and then not do the advertising. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Like that's how he is. And if he isn't like that, he'll sabotage in worse ways. I do a version of that too. I stream, but then I don't post on TikTok, I don't post on YouTube, I don't post on all that thing. You know? Destiny bans
Way
by
to
watching
get back-
his girl get banged. Bro, the girls that John is banging right now get banged by 200 more guys. Like, I don't know what John's doing right now.
Back to the jungle for, hey, thanks for this great experience and all the knowledge that we've passed on, all right? So,
Love the
that is
guy,
all
but...
All right. Hey, Bostic, whenever you're ready.
Fuck!
MRE isn't sitting well.
Throw your weapon, throw your weapon.
break any man. No, but like when he was doing that, he wasn't advertising his stream. He wasn't going on anybody else's stream. You know, like, do you guys remember when Miskiff invited him over to his house? I told John, you gotta go, bro. You gotta grow. Go and grow. And John was like, nah. And then you know what? John went to Miskiff's house, but then didn't show up on stream. You feel me? Like, he goes and hangs out with Miskiff, but then doesn't show up on the Miskiff stream? Like, John, brother, you went all the way to Texas to just not show up on the stream? Like, the minimum, the smallest thing you could have done, and you didn't do? Yeah.
Oh shit. Nope. Fuck! Goddamn camera, man.
There you go, 23. There you go. There you go.
After the obstacle course, the squad moves through the J at a slightly
That's how you
faster
handle
pace.
it.
They have to climb a steep grade known as Cherry Guava Hill, using nothing but cherry guava trees to hold on to.
Jesus.
Until they get to a fixed rope at the top.
Ooh, that's my boy, 23.
The squad encounters a litter loaded with gear that they have to carry the rest of the way.
Slow it down if you're gonna fuck it up.
Come on, Jungle, let's go.
Get to the chopper!
Yeah, there it is.
They've arrived at the
There it
LC,
is.
which is right next
Let's
to
go,
Camp
23.
Lightning, the finish line.
But
Few moments.
Pim,
Yeah.
pim, 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 pim.
Kinda don't want it to end, to be honest with you. I got a lot of emails waiting on me.
Damn.
The class began with 80, but only 51 finished.
Bro, that's a pretty good turnout though. 51 for a week?
Look at this.
Bro, that's a really good
Before they
turnout.
head home, the students have to clean their gear.
Yeah. And themselves, bro.
Sloppy Joe! Extra sloppy!
Once
Fucking
the
guy.
gear is clean, it's time for a jungle school
Yeah.
tradition known as the Dog X. Students pay $10 to enjoy the meal prepared and served by the instructors, which includes 2 hot
$10,
dogs,
bro.
chips, a Rice Krispies treat, and a drink.
Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, Sprite.
Bro, after going through hell, you got scammed. 2 hot dogs for $10 with some fucking chips and a small can of soda. Bro, what?
I want Mountain Dew because I want diabetes. I want diabetes.
That's a fucking scam. Bro, that's a huge scam. $10 for that?
The only thing
Nah,
left
go fuck
is
yourself,
to
bro.
get their jungle tabs.
That's a scam.
On a windy Friday morning at Schofield Barracks, friends,
they take them
family,
out to
and
drink
colleagues gather
after they
to see
graduate?
the newest class of jungle
Like, what the fuck?
qualified soldiers.
I'd pass.
On graduation day, you see a group of proud, confident soldiers who have that understanding for
I'd
operating
pass.
in a
I'd
jungle,
get the
that they're
pass.
able to go back to their units and be a force multiplier out there.
But I'm not gonna lie, they didn't learn that much about the jungle, you know? They learned how to navigate through it and shit, but About the food? Not really, huh?
How do you feel, number one?
Good. I guess when I did the dog X yesterday, it told me number one usually is bad omen and they usually fail. So being number one and passing that, I think that brought some good luck to it.
It feels pretty good for it to be over, have some freedom back again. This weekend I get a 4-day right before we get back to work, get ready to go to the Philippines.
What's on your agenda for the rest of the day?
Well, after
My
this, I'm
wife,
going to go
bro.
home, take another shower. The wife's
See
at
my
work,
wife.
the kids are at school, so I'll have the house to myself for a couple hours, just kind of relax before everything gets back to normal.
What are you wearing?
I know, yeah, lots of leis. It's a great Hawaii tradition. Everyone brings a lei when you graduate something or promote or something like that. So my platoon came out, my platoon sergeant had everyone give me a lei. Super sweet of him.
So what's up next for you?
Bro,
Gonna go home.
look at what women get and look at what the guys get. You got jack shit, bro. And this woman's just everything. Okay.
Gonna probably go to the beach later, hang out with my friends, check in with my platoon, stuff like that. Just see what I missed.
Bro.
Get out of the wind.
So what does it mean now that you got that?
It means that I gotta find something else to go do.
I think he's pretty awesome. What do you think? Yeah, I think he's pretty cool.
What's next for you for the rest of the day?
Well, honestly,
Dude, it always happens. Guys like him always have girls. There's some weird stuff that happens with like really high test dudes. Especially like army, well not like, but like people that see combat. There's a weird thing that happens where the likelihood of them having girls shoots the fuck up. So all of like the special forces, all of those elite guys always have girls. Always. And it's theorized, like this is a real thing, and it's theorized that it's because if the men are going to war, right, you need women to be able to like birth the next generation. You need a shit ton of women and like 3, 4, 5 guys to birth the next generation. Yeah. So all of these guys, always have girls.
I have a meeting at 1400 and then
Like
get
the
ready to go
chance
back to the
just
field with
shoots
my
up.
men Monday.
If you want to have girls, go to war and you'll have girls. Oh, don't give them names when they failed, bro. Don't give them names when they failed, bro. Yeah, those dudes probably piped a lot. But those are also like the warriors. So, it is karma, but it also makes sense. It makes sense that men that are going to war are gonna have girls. So the next generation can be ready. And yeah, those are the guys with high test. Like really high test. And really crazy. And they'll jump into risk. So they won't pull out. They won't use a condom. Who gives a fuck? Sergeant Stuart Fletcher. Bro, that motherfucker went 10 times to war. Dude, he did 10 trips to fucking war. Jesus Christ. 10 times while his wife probably cried herself to fucking sleep, bro. I mean, at some point you're just like, nah, that motherfucker ain't dying, is he?